Hello, you all again. Welcome to another lesson. So today, as I told you that we're gonna do a exponential equation, but in a fraction form. Like as you can see, these are fractions, and you're gonna do where you have to check what's common and stuff. Then 9, 10, 11. These ones are easy. Then the last one is challenging, so it will be part of these ones. Okay, let's start with the first one. The first one is saying that 3 to the power of 2x plus 1 multiplied by 15, 2x minus 3 over 27 to the power of x minus 1 times 3 to the power of x multiplied by 5 to the power of 2x minus 4. Okay, when you have a equation like this, like take everything to its simplest value. Start with 3. Does 3 have a simplest value? No, so you'll just say 3 2x plus 1. Then you check 15. Okay, let's do on our calculator. 15, we get 3 times 5, so it will be multiplied by 3 times 5. When you get something like that, you write it like this. Then on top of there, you're gonna say 2x minus 3. Then you say over, you're gonna say 27. Oh, sorry. Let's check the simplest value of 27. 27 or standard value of 27 is 3 to the power of 3, so it will be 3 to the power of 3. Everything multiplied by x minus 1. Multiply by 3 to the power of x. There's nothing that is changing there. Then multiply by 5 to the power of 2x minus 4. There's nothing that is gonna change there. Let's go to the next step. We're still gonna write 3 to the power of 2x plus 1 multiply by. Now when you have an equation like this, or an equation like this, you simply multiply, you simply take this base and add it with this exponent, and take this base and add it with this exponent. So this and this share this thing, so 3 and 5 are gonna have the very same exponent of 2x minus 5. So you'll write it as 3 to the power of 2x minus 3. Oh, this is like 3 and 5 share the exponent of 2x minus 3. So you're gonna write it like this. Then again say multiply by 5 2x minus 3. You see, they share the same exponent. You say over, then you say 3 times, you know, when you have something like this, you multiply the exponents, which means that you'll write it as 3 to the power of 3 times 3, it is 3x. Then 3 times negative 1, it is negative 3. You know, a positive and a negative gives us a negative. Then multiply by 3 to the power of x, multiply by 5, 2x minus 4. Okay, manje, if you can check, we have mostly we have same basis. So you know that when you are multiplying same basis, you add the exponents. And if you have same basis, like if it is 6 here, then it is 6 here, you minus, since the division, you see. So when you divide, you minus, you subtract the exponent. So you're gonna say 3 to the power of 2x plus 1, then you're gonna say plus 2x minus 3 multiply by 5 to the power of 2x minus 3. Pela 5 and 3 are different bases, so you cannot add these ones to the base 3. So you're gonna write it again. Check the ones below there. Check the same basis. It is 3 and 3. So you're gonna add these exponents. 3 to the power of 3x minus 3 plus x. You see? Then when you're done, you're gonna say multiply again by 5 to the power of 2x minus 4. Let's now add the exponents. So you're gonna say 3 to the power of, let's start with 2x and 2x. You are not doing like terms. So 2 plus 2, it is 4. So you're gonna say 4x. Then 1 minus 3, 1 minus 3, it is minus 2. So it will be 4x minus 2. Multiply by 5 to the power of 2x minus 3. Over, let's solve this one. 3 then you are now doing like terms 3x and x. 3x plus x, it is 4x, so it will be 4x minus 3. 3 doesn't have another like term, so it will be multiplied by 5, 2 to the power of x minus 4. Manje, we are coming here whereby you have same basis, then you are dividing. So you know what, a to the power of m divide by a to the power of n, it is the same as a to the power of m minus n, or a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n. It is the same as 8m minus n. You are dividing, so you are gonna minus, you see. So you're gonna say 3 to the power of 4x minus 4x minus 2 plus 3. This this negative 3 is gonna go up there so that it can be a negative value. Okay, let's continue. Multiply by, you are no longer gonna do a fraction like this because now we are just adding same basis. So you're gonna say 5, then you take this one, 2x minus 2x minus 3 minus 4. Okay, let's check. 4 minus 4, it is 0, so you're gonna write 3. Then let's check. Negative 2 plus 3, it is 1, so it will be 3 to the power of 1. Then multiply by 2x minus 2x, it is 0, so we're gonna write 5. Then let's check. Minus 3 minus 4, sorry, I made a mistake. Shit, this 4 was negative there, so it will change its sign there so that it can be positive 4. Forgive me, guys. So check your signs when you are moving your numbers. So it will be negative 3 plus 4, which will give me 1 also. So it will be 3 to the power of 1 times 5 to the power of 1. So this thing, if I don't know what you are just saying 3 multiplied by 5, which is gonna give us 15. So when you are taking like when you are having a situation like this one, when you are taking exponents go from this side to that side, since you have same basis, check your sign. If land it was negative 4x, it was gonna be positive 4x minus 4x. You see, okay, let's go to the next one. I'm just making notes. You can simply, when you are now writing on your exam, you can write this step, since you know how to expand there and know how to do that one. After doing this one, you can simply write this one, because you'll know that I'm gonna do like terms. I'm gonna add exponents and do like terms. Then when you're done, you're gonna do this step. Then when you're done, you're gonna do this step and this step. 1 2 3 4 5. Mostly it can be out of 5 marks or 4 marks, but these ones and these ones and these ones are just notes. So I was just showing you how to do it. Let's go to the second one. Please wait, or at least I'm gonna write it. Okay, here's another question. Here's another question. It is now different. So let's check our question. 2 to the power of x minus 3 times 2 to the power of x plus 1 over 2 to the power of x minus 2. Manje, we don't have a multiplication sign or a dot sign. We don't have a division sign. So you're gonna check, you are gonna split. You see? So when you have something like this, it is obvious that you are gonna split. Okay, let's split. Sorry, I was drinking water. Okay, you're gonna say 2 to the power of okay, when you're splitting, you are now you see check a sign weight. We are only splitting only if you are adding or subtracting. So we are gonna say 2 to the power of x, then multiply by 2 to the power of negative 3 minus 3 dot 2 to the power of x. You don't add exponents here. If it was like just like this, do it like that. Then multiply by 2 to the power of 1 over 2 to the power of x, split again 2 to the power of negative 2. So like you are just splitting here. So manje, on the next time you're gonna check what's common. What's common on this side, it is 2 to the power of x. We are now dividing. 2 to the power of x divided by 2 to the power of x cancel. So you'll be left with 2 to the power of negative 3 minus 3 multiplied by 2 to the power of 2x. 2 to the power of x cancels. 2 to the power of 2x. 2 to the power of 2 to the power of x kuzosala lena, so it will be 2 to the power of 1 over 2 to the power of x multiplied by 2 to the power of negative 2. Now you can cancel this one and cancel this one. 2 to the power of x and 2 to the power of x, they are fine. So you'll be left with 2 to the power of negative 3 minus 3 minus 2 to the power of 1 over 2 to the power of negative 2. Let's write 2 to the power of negative 3 minus 3 multiplied by 2 to the power of 1 on our calculator. 2 to the power of negative 3 minus 3 times 2 to the power of 1. It is negative 47 over 8. Negative 47 over 8. Then you know what 2 to the power of 2. You know what 2 to the power of 2, it is the same as 4. You see, but now it is 2 to the power of negative 2. So it means that it is 2 to the power of negative 2. It means that it is 1 over 4. Because when you have 1 over 4, when you take 4 to its simplest value, you say 2 to the power of negative 2. You see, so you'll write over 1 over 4. Let's write our final answer. On your calculator, you are not gonna do something like this. You are not gonna say negative 47 over 8 over 1 over 4. That's gonna give you, like, you can get a correct answer, but don't use that way. It will give you the wrong answers. You will now be in the bushes. So let's just simply write it like this: negative 47 over 8 divide by 1 over 4, which is going to give us negative 47 over 2. Negative 47 over 2. They're fine. So on your exam, while you're writing this question, you can do this step of splitting and do this step and do this step and do this step. Lana was just showing you my notes in here, but you can write it again. Just that I was just showing you my notes. Let's go to number 3. Our number 3, it is saying 8 to the power of n minus 3 times 32 negative n plus 1 multiplied by 6 to the power of 2n over 9 to the power of n. Let's solve. You know that what do? You take everything to its simplest value. You know what 8, it is 2 to the power of 3 n minus 3 multiplied by 32, it is 2 to the power of 5. We know that negative n plus 5 plus 1. You take everything to its simplest value. No 6 plus kanjalo. It is 2 times 3, which we are gonna say 2 times 3, 2n. Yeah, do you remember this thing? Over 3 to the power of 2 multiplied by n. So these are notes. Now, next time I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna go straight to the answer. So I'm gonna say 2 to the power of 3n minus 9 multiplied by 2 to the power of negative 5n plus 5 multiplied by 2 to the power of 2n multiplied by 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 2n over 3 to the power of 2n. Now let's do that thing. Same basis, they add when you're multiplying. So 2 to the power of 3n minus 9 minus 5n plus 5 plus 2n. So you just check this, and even if it is negative, you just write it as negative. So you're gonna say multiply by 3 to the power of 2n over 3 to the power of 2n. So you can check here. This one cancel this one. They cancel. Even if we're gonna say 3 to the power of 2n minus 3 to the power of 2n, it was gonna give us 0. So I left with 2 to the power of let's solve this one. 3 minus 5 plus 2, it is 0. You see, 3 minus 5 plus 0. 3n minus 5n plus 2n gives us 0. So we are gonna now check on the numbers. Negative 9 plus 5, it is negative 4. Negative 4. So when you have your sorry, when you have something like that, you can write it in a form of fraction. You know that 2 to the power 4, it is 16. When you're doing it like that in a form of fraction, it is 1 over 16. So you're gonna write your final answers 1 over 16. You see? So when you get the answer like this, simplify it to a fraction. Don't leave it like that. That is not an answer. Leave it like this. I tell you many times, leave your answers a fraction if you get it as a fraction. Okay, let's go to the other question. I think I'll make 2 videos for these questions because there are 12. So it's got some as a phone. So let me do another one. Let me write it.